You know? That was... Wow, this... Okay. Ah. Ah. That sucked. Huh. Well, I got pulled by Maui. My bad for getting hit by an ability at level 1. Let me try to not do that again, I guess. Whoops. Getting Maui pulled into a Jingwei knockup is kind of hilarious. Uh-oh. They actually got zoned out a little bit by the pillar. Dope. I almost got another point in my impale, but I was like, wait, I think I can actually save the Sylvanas. Shout outs to getting the last hit on that shield buff, so we got the level 3. Thank you. No, no, thank you. No, no, no. Thank you. That sucks. Oh my god. Oh no, I'm out of mana. I couldn't pillar. Yeah. Oh, there's a Susano here. Tragic, the level 5, bro. Tragic, the level 5. And of course, the Susano for round 2. For round 2.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah. grab. Deal with some wards here. Get the wards dealt with.
Though they may flee, they cannot hide.
On my way.
Yes. Round 2. Oh.
Empowers me.
Okay.
Out of mana.
Cannot escape.
Oh. Oh, I can't reach. That still worked out fine for us. I do hit very hard currently. And her passive for sure, you know.
The sweet.
Flat pen passive in a meta where everybody's protections get reduced is V efficient.
Be right back. Your middle
V efficient. So. Got a Thebesy boy. He was inside that pillar there for a minute.
on my way.
Oh.
Enemies behind us. On my way.
Your soul is mine.
Gotta go.
Enemy ultimate down.
Your middle ultimate is ready.
Okay. Okay.
Enemy spotted.
That's a speedy little boy. That Jingwei dash 3 give you that good on the movement speed, you know what I'm saying? Oh! Dang, they're so low. Bah humbug indeed. Ah. I forgot it's a Jingwei. She gets to zippity doopity right back to the lane. The speedy boy. That should help a little bit too with anti-snowball against Jing, but not sure it's gonna matter. Who's their jungler? Their jungler's the Susanna. That's right. He kicked us twice. Rest of the map seems to be pretty well crushing it. And we are actually winning in duo as well. Well, maybe not.
You are quite illustrious yourself.
Now we're good. The amount of CC was crazy. Oh. my god. Oh my god! Healing. No! I was spamming the impale so fast. I didn't get it. Oh, yeah. I was just click, 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 click. Probably should have actually tried to aim it. I could have won that. That was on me. I guess it didn't actually matter because the Susano showed up, so we would have died anyway. But that was fun, at least. At least that was a fun, stupid little battle. This game is pretty well over, huh? Well, we won.
Truly inspiring.
Well, we won. We did it. 11 minutes.
Your right tower is under attack.
I may be on the unpopular side of it, man, but you can't convince me that a 7K gold diff at 11 minutes is a healthy for the game. You can't. I'll die on this hill. I'll die on this hill harder than my career, and that's died hard. You know what I'm saying? So I mean it. When I say it, I mean it. All right? I will scream to the heavens that it's not good for the game. Or any game. Now, to be clear, in my experience, 7K gold at 11 minutes is actually not a problem with this patch. It's a... Okay. In my experience, that's actually not a problem directly with this patch. Okay, that was disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. I had this exact same problem in all of my games before the patch. So, I am not putting that on direct... Wow, you actually got that? That had 700 HP left. What the hell? What's this guy building? Well, we didn't get the Gold Fury, but we did increase our lead by a K. Pretty much all my Smite matches before this were giant snowball things, and afterwards, they're still a giant snowball. If it was a 3K lead at the 13-minute marker, you would go, oh, that team worked themselves up a lead, right? But this game, you know, let's head into the mid-game now. If you've worked yourself up an 8K lead by the 13-minute marker, there basically isn't a mid-game at all. It's straight into the late game. And by that, I mean your team gets to go straight into the late game, and their team gets to go straight to the loss screen. Getting an early game lead is a part of MOBAs. There's nothing wrong with having an early game lead, especially if you pick an early game comp. But the idea that nearly every single game is going to be an avalanche of this proportion is just not healthy. It's not healthy and it's not fun, and you can't convince me otherwise. I shan't be convinced. I shan't.
They will feel my power.
Enemy spotted.
Shan't, he says.
Attack fire giant. Be right back.
I do want to try this build in a game that isn't quite so gnarly, though, at some point, you know? Because I feel like on paper, it's actually pretty dope. You get the flat pen from the Aussie, and then you can go into a fail knot for a bunch of CDR, into a Dom, and you get some sick pen after that as well. And then you can double crit. You could literally probably get away with a Rage Deathbringer even, but...
On my way.
Soul is mine. It devours me.
Another
I'm here.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Rise. Rise.
Enemy has been slain.
I love getting knock-upped out of my CC immune abilities. That makes me so horny. I love casting my ultimate and hearing my character go roar, and then watching as he gets CC'd out of it.
The sweet taste of a crushed soul.
Good programming. He was so shocked that he screamed as he got knocked up.
America to the rescue.
I do think that we're going to see quite a few teams, though, when they start to get ahead, really push the limits of how silly they can play the game and still win. And eventually, we're going to find the threshold. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually the threshold is going to be found, and somebody's going to throw a game. That is going to be pretty deep, I think. It's going to be pretty deep, and it's going to be pretty tough, but somebody's going to find it. You know? Where there is a will, there is a way.
Ally has been slain.
Your soul is mine.
I just hope to be on the comeback side and not the throw side. Nobody wants to be on the team that throws first.
On my way.
Oh, how about we start grouping up and doing objectives and start playing the game like it's a MOBA and not arena, you know what I'm saying?
An enemy has been slain.
Maybe we do some teamwork things. I'm going to start the objective.
Attack the gold fury.
Indeed. Do you think people will get frustrated with this patch after a few weeks? I mean, I think that the patch is going to be super polarizing. I think there's going to be a lot of people that are like, yeah, I love Smite now. But I think you're going to get a lot of people that are like, oh, I hate Smite now. And I don't. The real problem is I don't know if 9.5 being reverted means anything to somebody that wasn't playing Smite already, right? Like, I don't know if somebody hears, oh boy, 9.5 got reverted and is like, nice, I'm going to go play some Smite, right? But I do think that there's a decent chance that some people that were already playing Smite go, oh, I don't like the way that the game plays now, I'm going to stop. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know if it's a thing that's going to increase the player base over like a period of a month or two, because I'm not sure that it has like any marketing behind it in order to get people to come back and play Smite, but I do think it was a drastic enough change to maybe get people ornery. Speaking of ornery, I'm dead. Speaking of, dead. So we'll see. So we will see on that front. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Could be right. Whoa, Tingly. There can only be one. We're going to have to schedule that fight for the death. So, going to have to schedule it. It's the only way.
Your middle tower is under attack. Freedom! Attack fire giant. Fire giant.
Let's go attack the fire giant. But I will be keeping an eye on the Smite player base numbers over the next several weeks to see the reaction to the mid-season patch. I'll be keeping an eye on it. Normally, you would expect a mid-season patch to increase the player base for Smite. 2K, you know, increase of 2K players, you know, somewhere around there. On average, probably closer to like an increase of like a 1 to 1.5K. Like players come back. So Smite was at about 8K players on Steam before the patch. So for a mid-season, you would probably hope that it kicks up to 9.5. I would consider that a successful mid-season patch. So we'll have to keep an eye on those numbers and see what happens.
There is nothing like a tattered battlefield.
Middle enemy Phoenix.
Okay. That seemed fair. Okay, that seemed fair. Okay. Okay. That seemed fun. Huh. 22-minute Titan kill, 36 to 16. Team trolled for a solid at least 5, maybe 8 minutes. Probably could have ended that game at the 19-minute marker.